Hello, everybody, and welcome to LAXNAI North American Invitational 2023 at the Utica University Nexus Center here in downtown Utica, New York. We're bringing you the second semifinal of the under-18 tournament between the WOODSMEN Junior and ECE Gray. Both these teams have won 2 games prior to this and now are in the semifinals, and the winner of this one will go against the Haudenosaunee Warriors, who have just defeated the Snake Island Muskies earlier in a thrilling overtime matchup. All right, here we go. The WOODSMEN Junior are dressed in the yellow and white. ECE Gray, not going by their name, are dressed in the dark red and white. As ECE Gray will start off here on the attack on the far side. Come through is Bruno Cooper. He's trying to get it out there to Cam Rabater, and that pass is stopped. It'll be saved by Caius John. And now the WOODSMEN trying to go in their attack, but the loose ball will give it right back, or will it? And it'll be picked up by the WOODSMEN in the offensive zone, turned over. It's a loose ball again right in front of the crease, and a push off there will grant the WOODSMEN Junior the ball in the attacking zone. Landon Jekyll. Jekyll passes out in front to try to get it to Bonafide. Winds up, shot, and save by Levine. Oh, the trickle's hit it and scores! Wow, what happened on that one? Take a look at that on the replay there. Now here's the shot. Oh, not quite, rather, sorry. Now it is. Here's the shot, initially saved. Oh, it was a rebound. That one happened so fast there. A great job by the WOODSMEN being able to pounce on that one. And they're out to a 1-0 lead here.
Goal is first of the game, scored by number 20, River Porter. Time that goal, 13:47.
And back the other way we go now. It's going to be ECE Gray. Fast break the other way. Saved by John. Able to get a leg in on that one. A loose ball for it at midfield. Who's got it? It looks like the WOODSMEN have it as a white jersey instead of yellow. Oh, what? Rings one off the post. But that white jersey is for the WOODSMEN Junior. Oh, almost a bit of a boarding play there, so ECE Gray will be granted the ball. As now we'll go back the other way here. And the ball is scooped up by John, and it'll just launch it by here for Randall John. Ball in the corner over Croy Snow. Diving shot, and he stepped in the crease before making that shot. And play will go back the other way. Oh, and the ball has bounced out of play now. And it'll be WOODSMEN Junior ball. A little bit of sloppy play there going back and forth. But the WOODSMEN will come up with it in the offensive zone. Shot, saved by Levine. And Levine will just scoop that ball up. 1-0 here for the WOODSMEN over ECE Gray. With 11:37 left to go here in the first half. 2 15-minute halves. Just like every other game that we've had here for U-18s, follow the same rules. Fake handoff there by Watkins, to be Watkins. And now played from behind that. Now out in front. Shot and score! And the WOODSMEN get themselves a second goal thanks to Gaho Shenandoah. It's now 2-0 for the WOODSMEN over ECE Gray. Take a look here on the replay. Great centering pass out to Shenandoah. Oh, and Levine tried to make that long leg stretch save, but just couldn't find it. And ECE Gray will now go on offense. Keegan Krupp. I'll get it to the far side. Waddling through there. And score! Cooper Bruno says, "Can you hear me now?" as he gets that goal for ECE Gray, and he puts them up on the board 2-1. Look at that low laser catching it on the near side. Cooper Bruno gets his first of the game, and now it's a 2-1 game here. We've got ourselves a good one. The hold there will give the ball to the Woodsmen.
His first of the game scored by number 13, Cooper Bruno. With an assist number
Ball's on the far side. Down to the near side here for Coda Jackson. Ball jarred loose, but picked up by Ethan Steeprock. Steeprock, low shot, and he scores! Ethan Steeprock with a low power shot from the point, and he's able to tack on a goal here. It's now 3-1 for the Woodsman Junior, and that was a great response from them after coughing up a goal to ECE Gray. Low shot, he just rifled it, dude. That did not hit the ground at all. It was just a straight line, straight as an arrow, and that went in. 3-1. ECE Gray wins the face-off. Pass not on the mark, but he hits the referee, and that friendly bounce favors the Woodsmen. The referees are in play as well. Ball comes out here to the near side. Bacalde. The ball bounces now weaving through. And no, a crease violation denies that goal. As Hatchgadon is unable to get that one as he stepped into the crease. Had it taken away from him. Now ECE coming out on the attack here. In the offensive zone. Over top, ball bounces off the glass. It'll be picked up on the near side corner. And the shot clock runs out, and we'll go back the other way. Woodsman making a quick break for it here. Odd man rush. Nice little spin move. Takes the shot and score! Jimmy Watkins in transition with a nice little spin move. Gets the goal here for the Woodsman Junior, and it is now 4-1. Look at that. Long strides. He's got those long legs, able to make it through. Look at that nice little spin move. Throws it at the net, and he's able to beat Dylan Levine there for the goal. 4-1. Oh, that was a pretty goal.
Woodsman goal, his first of the game, scoring by number 27.
Face off one by the Woodsmen. Going back into the attacking zone. Ball on the far side corner. Centering pass, shot, and score! Colton Bonafede gets the goal here for the Woodsmen. And wow, just like that, 2 quick goals from the Woodsmen. And they're starting to run away with it now. It's now 5-1 with just over 7 minutes here left to play into the first half. A loose ball here. No one's won the face-off quite yet. And it'll be picked up finally by a Woodsman. That's a Woodsman wearing a white jersey, despite the fact that they're primarily wearing yellow, but the league has permitted it. As the Woodsman will start the attack in the attacking zone. Cutting it through the middle. Shot, and that just goes wide right. Who's going to pick it up? Oh, it's kind of loose still, and it'll finally be corralled by the Woodsman. Good check off the ball for that one. There's a shot over the top. Oh, and a collision into the goalie. Crease violation. And a bit of a collision there, but everybody is okay. As Levine took a bit of a spill, kind of fell on top of the Woodsman on that one. Let's see here. Oh, looks like there's actually going to be a penalty here. It's going to be called against ECE Gray. Let's just see who's going to head to the box here. I believe it was that penalty was actually called on Dylan Levine, so they're going to need just someone from the bench to serve that penalty, and Grayson Sabello will serve that penalty from Levine. Now here we go on the power play for the Woodsmen. Woodsman cycling it through. Low shot and saved by Levine. And it's a roughing penalty for that call. And now back the other way we come. ECE Gray trying to get that ball, but it was jarred loose as Gavin York had that ball taken away from him. Now back the other way on the power play. Nice pass, shot, and that just goes short. Woodsman able to pick it up, however. Couldn't corral it. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Here's a shot. Is it going to go through? No, wait, where is it? It did go through, and it's in. That ball was bouncing. Levine was trying to get it through, but it bounced in. Let's take a look at the replay and see exactly what happened. Here comes the shooter at the top of your screen. Look, it's initially out, and I think Levine accidentally swiped it in. We'll look at that one more time. There's that shot. Yep. And I think that's exactly what it is. And I think Croy Snow will get the credit for that goal, as he was the last one to touch it on the Woodsman side. And it'll be a 6-1 game here, as the Woodsmen are starting to run away with it here.
His first of the game scored on a power play by number 40.
Oh, from behind the back, save. Where's that ball? It just trickled out. And it just because it was caught in the equipment there, the refs will blow it dead and give the ball to ECE Gray. Into the attacking zone, ECE Gray. He'll take it. Keegan Kropp. Get it to his man on the short side. Winds up, shot, and bounces, hits the glass. No shot clock reset, but they're able to come away with the ball. Good defensive play there by Randall John. Able to jar that ball away, and the shot clock will expire as we'll be turned over to the Woodsman Junior. Running in through the middle. There's starting pass out in front. Shot and save by Levine. Looks like he got his shoulder on that one, as the shooter also took a check. Here's a chance. Another chance out in front. Loose ball. Both teams are trying to fight for that ball and pick it up there. Their clock is reset as well, so ECE Gray doesn't really have the time to stall it out. Now it's picked up. Shot, and that just goes wide on the far side. Ball bounces back into ECE Gray. A chance out in front, and saved by Levine, and he's finally able to trap it on the back of his stick. Gray coming out now the other way, and that ball is lobbed, and will easily be picked up by John, who has been relatively quiet for the most part here in this first half. 1:47 left to go here. Little lob, a shot. Oh, and that catches Levine almost in the face. I think it just caught it just below it. But nonetheless, he made the save. Ball turned over by for the Woodsmen. They're back in the attacking zone. They've done a great job with time of possession. The low shot just goes wide on the far side. Be scooped up by Jekyll, or will it? No, it's actually going to be an over and back. He can't get it. And now back the other way we come now for ECE Gray. Picked up. And here comes Villarreal. So Bruno out of the far side. Back across, and that pass intended for Quinto, not there on the mark. There's a low shot, and saved by John. Gets it on the pad, and back the other way we come. The Woodsmen on the attack again. Oh, no, and there's some hacking and slashing going on there. A little roughing for that ball. No call, however. Everything's all legal here in this sense. Oh, the helmet comes off. And it's a Woodsman player who lost it. It's going to be a high sticking call against ECE Gray, and that's going to be Hudson Villarreal going to the box. And the Woodsmen will go back on the power play. And they have just been having their way this game with a 5-goal lead here. Ball bounces off the half wall here. 5 seconds left. One-timer attempt not on the mark there for Steep Rock. And that is going to be it here for the first half, as the Woodsman Junior will get some carryover penalty time of 45 seconds into the second half. And they enjoy a 6-1 lead over ECE Gray. The winner of this one will face the Haudenosaunee Warriors in the final. Don't go away. We'll be right back here after the break of halftime. And we are back here to bring you the second half of this U-18 semifinal matchup of the North American Invitational, as the Woodsman Junior out to a commanding 6-1 lead over ECE Gray. And there's some layover penalty time from this last half, as the Woodsmen are on the power play here, but they will not have the ball from the face-off violation. So ECE Gray will be content to kill some clock here as they are on offense. Kropp, get it to the far side. Back to Kropp. And the ball's just kind of launched into the air and out of play, and they were just doing that to wear out the rest of the penalty now. And now we're going back to even strength here, as Hochigodud will have the ball. It'll go back to him now. Hochigodud is going to spin move, trying to find a lane. He'll get it back to his man there on the far side. Back to Hochigodud. And he is going to go, takes a shot, and saved by Levine. Takes it right in the chest. Owner. Increased violation there will give the ball back to the Woodsman, as there was an over and back on that play. Low shot and saved by Levine. Oh, they're going to push from behind. We'll be able to draw that foul. Hachigodu was the one who was responsible for making that push from behind, and ECE Gray will take over now. The ball's on the far side for ECE Gray. In the attacking zone, there's a low shot, it bounced, and that just goes high and off the glass. Now we're going to go back the other way. It's a 2-on-0 breakaway. Here's a chance shot, and saved by Levine. He's got the left arm in there. Oh, and the rebound is scored. Hachigodu is able to get the rebound, and he scores. It's now 7-1 for the Woodsmen over ECE Gray. And nothing like a juicy rebound there for Stevens Hachigodu, as he was able to get the rebound on that one and make this a 7-1 game. They're trying to put this out of reach here for ECE Gray. They have been dominated in all phases of the game here. Gray coming in, taking the shot, and saved by John. Long outlet pass the other way for Taden Williams. He's got only a man to beat. Williams going to go on and takes the shot, and he draws a penalty here. Delayed penalty coming up against ECE Gray. I think that was the high stick that came from Cam Robater, and score! Now they'll take a goal over the penalty any day, as the Woodsmen are just coasting here. It's now 8-1 for the Woodsmen over ECE Gray. So the referee just conferring with the timekeeper. And we are ready to go. Face-off won by ECE Gray. Oh no, that ball is yard loose. And score as Bryson Jones gets himself a goal off the turnover. And this is becoming a runaway here for the Woodsmen. As you see there, the turnover caused great interception. Individual effort there by Bryson Jones, able to make the goal. It's 9-1 now for the Woodsmen. But ECE Gray here will get the ball here in the offensive zone on the far side. Low shot. That just goes wide and bounces off the half wall. Picked up by ECE Gray. They're going to go back on the attack here. Villarreal off to the far side. Centering pass is going to be intercepted, as not on the market now. Breaking fast the other way are the Woodsmen here. Partial breakaway chance. Shot and score! It didn't matter if ECE Gray defender was on him, as the Woodsmen able to score on the partial breakaway. Look at that speed. Able to fight off 1 slash, 2 slashes, 3 slashes. Picks the corner. And it is now 10-1 for the Woodsmen over ECE Gray. This has just become a rout here. Brandon Jackal with the goal on that one. And here comes ECE Gray back on the offense. They seem to be doing quite well in the face-off department, but that's about it. And they only have 1 goal to show for their efforts. And now we will go back the other way here, as the Woodsmen will pick up the ball. Come behind the net. Pass out in front. Intended for Bonafede, but he couldn't get it. Ball's turned over again. Spin move and trying to get out of harm's way. Now the ball's on the near side. Now to the far side. Dancing on the yellow line. Bonafede now is being brought up by Kalen Bennett. Back up to the near side. Shot! And that just goes wide on the far side. Rebound over. Corralled up by Bonafede. Now playing from behind. That dives from behind. And it's in! The refs have signaled it to be a goal. And that's Colton Bonafede's second goal of the game. And wow, it is now 11-1. Wow, look at that play. I want to see that one more time. There's the wide shot. Bonafede able to grab it out of the air. Going from behind the net. And he decides he's going to go for it all. And that is hard to tell from that angle that Levine was blocking that part, but the referees got a good look at it. They're right there. They saw it went in. So it counts. It's 11-1.
Time of that goal, 8:32.
ECE Gray trying not to go away quietly, trying to get the shot themselves, trying to dive through, and that'll be a crease violation there, but John able to make the stop anyhow. Back the other way. Pass intended for Chaz Norton, not on the mark. That'll have to be played back to the point. On the near side. Let you go, dude. Shot! And lifted up away by the arm of Levine, and he gets it out of play. So play will continue here for the Woodsmen in the offensive zone. Williams, he'll get it to the far side. To Coda Jackson. Coda. He'll get it back into the middle there. Hachikoda. And shot. And looks like we're getting in a man here to the box. And it looks like it's going to be a ECE Gray power play as Aubrey John will head to the box. And it's going to be a slashing call here. A minor penalty. 6:26 left to go here in the second half on this running clock. It is 11-1 for the Woodsman Junior against the ECE Gray, and they are most likely going to go against the Haudenosaunee Warriors in the finals of the U-18 tournament. Gray, there's a shot and score. Hudson Villarreal is able to get a power play goal for his team, and now he'll make it 11-2. As we look here on the replay, he just winds up and just shoots it from the point and able to beat John there on the low short side. Face off won by ECE Gray. And an odd man rush here, quick shot, and that just goes wide here as Hudson Villarreal try to get a second goal just like that. Reset clock, however, no over and back call as that went off a Woodsman player out on the short side. Hudson. There's a shot, and that just goes wide as Wyatt Cross had made that shot. ECE Gray still on the attack. Probably one of the best attacks I've seen from them so far. Slow shot and score. Cam Robater gets his first goal of the game. And probably one of the best offensive series I've seen from ECE Gray this game. And they turn it into a goal there. And it's now 11-3. So here we got that replay here one more time. We'll show it to you. There's the low shot, and it looks like it had a friendly bounce off the post, and it was just a nice low shot. Sliding was Caius John trying to make the play, but a little too late there. That's the third goal there for ECE Gray. Little calamity here, but ECE Gray able to come out of there as Robater able to get out of that. He just scored the goal and comes out of that scrum with the ball, and he'll dish it off to Keegan Kropp. They're going in through the middle. Oh, a pass intended for Kropp, and he couldn't corral it, and it bounces off the half wall. And we're going to get a whistle here. It looks like it's going to be a march to the penalty box here for the Woodsmen, and it looks like it's going to be Brody Hill going to the box.
When this is over.
So it's a power play for ECE Gray. I was going to cycle the ball through. They've started to find some offense finally. Oh, that shot just goes off the back heel of a Woodsman defender.
Woodsman penalty to number 11, Birdie Hill. 1 minute minor for slashing.
Let's stop there for Kropp. I'll try to take the shot. Now one-time attempt, and it'll fall into the netting of John. Long outlet pass comes the other way. And it'll be scooped up by Levine, and he'll make that long outlet pass. Oh, runs into the official there was Keegan Kropp. And he's able to scoop it up there. 14 seconds left on the power play. Here's a chance. Low shot. And score. Hudson Villarreal with his second a power play goal. And it's now 11-4 for the Woodsmen over ECE Gray. But now we're starting to see some signs of offense coming from ECE. However, it might be too little too late, as there is a 2 minutes and 10 seconds left on the game clock. 7-goal deficit. That's a real tall order. I don't think you're coming back from this one. But they're showing some pride in this game and not going down without a fight.
ECE Gray goal. His second of the game.
And we've got a whistle here. Oh, and it looks like a foul will give the ball back to the Woodsman. Quick shot, and that just bounces off the half wall and goes back. It'll be over and back here for ECE Gray. There's a chance, breakaway chance, diving shot, and no, it just goes wide. And a save there by John. That was Mason Sapinski trying to make that play on the breakaway. Oh, there's a bit of a collision there, and the refs are whistling it down there. Oh, boy. There's an aggravated Woodsman over there. He wanted to join in and help out his teammate there, but the refs are stopping him, trying to warn him that you cannot fight in this tournament. A fight will cause ejection. But that will be a penalty there for ECE Gray, as the Woodsmen will go on the power play here as the running clock is going on. Really can't come back from 7 goals here. And they will go against the Haudenosaunee Warriors here in the finals of the U-18 tournaments. What a brilliant game that they have put on. There's a quick save there by Levine. He gets trapped into his gear. And later on, we will actually have some women's lacrosse here as well. We will be showcasing one game. That'll be fantastic. That'll happen later on. I believe that's going to be the Salmon Bellies and Haudenosaunee. And Steven Stamp will have the call on that one. And as the final seconds tick down here, the Woodsman Jr. in a big rout, 11-4 win over ECE Gray, and will advance to the finals to take on the Haudenosaunee Warriors. And coming up next will be USA White against Frog Pond Maulers here. We're signing off. This is David Bowie here, bringing you these broadcasts. Thank you so much for joining us here. Stay tuned as Steven Stamp will come up next with the next game.